Yo, what's good, game? What's good? Yesterday I made over $3,000 on gold buys, so let's break that down. So boys, first things first, just for you to see that this was on a live account. This is my FTMO Funnet account. As you can see, I'm able to get a payout in about 10 hours, which is amazing. And I was in a drawdown, but this trade got me out of the drawdown, and this trade actually was amazing. I'm gonna be breaking down in a few. Just to see, this is a balance around 1.7, which is gonna be around 1.4k in payout in 10 hours. I take that, I'm gonna secure that, it's fine. And for you guys to see, yeah, here. So this was the trade, gold. I took multiple trades, but I'm gonna be breaking down gold. So yeah, let's do it. All right, here we are at the gold chart and we are on a daily time frame. The trade was taken right here and it was closed around this area. I'm gonna explain everything. So first things first, guys, you need to know where the market is heading, which means direction, which means bias. So as you can see, gold is clearly heading up. Why? Because we are creating a higher lows and higher highs. Why this is a higher high? Because it's higher than this high and broke market structure to the upside. So that's the first step. First things first, you need to know the direction. Direction is bullish. You don't want to go against the major direction. You want to go with the flow. You get a way higher probability of winning a trade if you are going with a major direction, period. Second thing is key level. So the first key level for me would be previous market structure high, previous market structure low. So let's mark this out right here. And I know this is my swing low and this is my swing high, right? Push, pullback phase. Whenever price is pulling back, what is price creating? Price is creating a downtrend on the lower time frame. So see, if I zoom out on H1, let's say, what happened? Price stopped here, created some type of a resistance and broke structure to the downside when price broke under this low, which means H1, M30, M15 is right now bearish, but I want to buy, which means I need to wait for that lower time frame structure shift to flip bullish again. So price was trending up, broke our area of interest, retested it, went under, retested it again, went under, and then broke above, which means this is a left head right shoulder, which is a reversal pattern in a bullish market, which is valid. Plus we broke above our area of interest, which is the previous market structure highs, as you can see. So now H4 daily is bullish, and whenever price broke above this level of resistance, let me mark it out. Also neckline of this left head right shoulder, that means our lower time frame flipped from bearish to bullish, right? As you can see, price was trending down, right now price is trending up. Now, I know this is a potential higher low point on the daily time frame, which is also that left head, right shoulder reversal pattern on this H4, H1 time frame. So right now I want to wait for a retest and I want to wait for a pullback because I know this is my swing high, this is my swing low. But right now let's talk about internal structure. Internal structure, so this is my internal low and this is my internal high. Let's mark it out as white and let's mark it out as white as well. And for me to be able to take a trade, I want to see pullback at least 38.20 or pullback to some area of interest. So if I take a fib and I measure from A to B, from internal low to internal high, I need to see pullback at least 38.20 or previous market structure levels. If it was, let's say right here, higher than 38.20. Eventually, what I was waiting for, I had a buy limit set on this wick exactly, which wasn't tapped by few pips. Unfortunate, it is what it is. So we move on. On this H1 fips, I know this is my internal low, I know this is my internal high. Now, if I zoom on M30, what is happening on M30 is again little counter trend on the M30 time frame and M15 time frame. So for me to be able to see either this zone being touched and go higher or structure shift on this M30 time frame, which happened right here, right? it was late at night, so I wasn't trading this price action, but this was that market structure shift I was waiting for. Right now, H4, daily, H1, M30, every time frame is bullish, so my probability of winning a trade is way higher than actually losing a trade. So whenever price broke structure, price creating a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And actually, my trade, how I entered this trade was simple. I was on H1 time frame. I had this little resistance marked out because, as I said, it was break and retest of this structure on the lower time frames, but I know this is a potential higher low point on this internal structure, and structure still being maintained. So what I did, break, retest. So I placed my limit at this level right here on a break and retest. With a stop loss, I went quite conservative. My stop loss could have been here, but the thing is, there was NFP. There was NFP this day. I was like, nah, I need to give it, I need to give price more room to breathe. So I was like, hey, let's give it more room. So my stop loss went around here, I believe. Yeah, my stop loss went around here, and TP was this for about two hours. So my stop loss was somewhere around here. I'm gonna show you guys the screens, but this was the trade. My stop loss, as I said, could have been here, but it was NFP day, so I wanted price to, I just wanted to give it more room to breathe because there can be some wick outs, everything, so I just wanted to be safe. And since it is a kind of swing trade, I'm cool with trading NFP. I have the data, so I'm good. I closed the trade right here for about 3.2 R. As I said, I'm at over $3,000. I was risking 1K, so yeah, 3 R. Let's call it 3 R multiple. Price closed here at Friday, right here, and I was like, cool. I'm gonna be holding it over weekend, and I'm not gonna set the deep TP because if you are guys paying attention for the last, I don't know, 2 months, Asian session on gold has been fucking insane. It's been insane, and in Asian session, like, I'm from Europe, right? So I'm waking up around 6 a.m., which means Asian session is already 6 hours in. And sometimes I wake up and gold is 2%, silver is 5%. So I was like, cool. Maybe there is going to be that crazy Asian session again. So I'm not going to set a TP, right? So I woke up at 2:30 or like 2 a.m. Monday, middle of the night. I woke up, I was like, cool, let me check it. Let me see. And price was trending here. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just closing, you know. It extended my TP. Instead of 2 R, I closed 3 R, and that's why the trade I closed here, but original TP was here. But that's just me collecting the data, just me reacting the market, how market actually moves right now, because it's been going crazy, especially in Asian session. But yeah, the idea behind this trade is easy. Like, major direction, H4 daily time frame. Identifier swing high, swing low, then pullback. When a price is pulling back, price is creating a downtrend, right? Wait for the downtrend to flip to your major direction, which in this case was uptrend, right? Then mark out your internal low, internal high. Wait for a pullback to previous market structure low, previous market structure high on this internal structure, or at least 38.20 on your FIPS. And then if it's this case, this was like a bigger pullback. Like, remember, like original trade would be something like this. I would place myself under this gap and I would target this. That would be original trade, but price never ever got there. So I reacted on the market structure, on the price action basically. So if you see this H1 being bullish, and then you see M15 trending down, then broke structure to the upside again, that means daily H4, H1, M30, M15, every time frame is bullish. And if every time frame is bullish, you got way higher probability of winning a trade, buying the market, of losing the trade. So that's what I did. I reacted to the price. Price was still maintaining this bullish structure. Stop loss would be under the latest structure point, which in this case would be here, which would be 5R, but since it was NFP, I placed myself a little bit lower. And yeah, that's basically it. As you can see, price was just price just skyrocketed from here. And that would be, again, if I have to analyze gold again, so this is the previous market structure high, previous market structure low, okay? Price broke structure right here. So this is the first key level where I can see price potentially reversing from. Like, other than that, I don't care, you know? Also, we got this gap which can be filled, which is possible. We got CPI news, don't know. If price is gonna break this, that means lower time frame structure shift. So if that happens, cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for the lower time frame structure to break this downtrend and go higher again with the major trend, because right now this is my swing low right here, and this is my potential swing high if price is gonna pull back at least 38.20. But guys, the system it's all the same. Like it's so simple. You just identify your trend on the higher time frames, daily H4. You just find your levels, which is a previous market structure highs, previous market structure lows, and then you wait for the time frames to be in sync and you take a trade. It's nothing fucking complicated. And yeah, that was the trade. As I said, made 3 bands. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And yeah, if you guys like this type of videos, if you want me to explain this strategy like more into details, go more in depth, let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next fucking video.